日本の皆さん、にょす。ドイツから来ました。プライバシーです。Let's go! Players, definitely I'm having my eyes on Euriece, which is like let's say the hot topic of everyone. Everybody speaks about him. I have watched him as well, and I really enjoy watching such talent. I am lately as well keeping an eye on Colonel Garcia. He came from like a team that plays zone into a team that really wants to fight. And I was skeptical how good he will be able to do these fightings, and I have seen him doing really good. And I wanted to just watch how good he can even keep doing that. Like Libel Ace is everybody knows how good he is, and same UCAF, we don't need even to talk about him because he's enough how good he is like known. But like Libel Ace, I have already watched a lot of him, but I never watched Colonel Garcia, and I wanted to keep an eye on that. And the same for Euriece. There are some other names that I don't know how to pronounce the names. One of them is from the team called, I think it was called LFT Army, but now they are Army. They got signed. A player from them is called Izaf, I think, or is IZXXXF. I have watched him when I watched APEC North scrims. I have watched him. I enjoyed watching him. And there is a person from Sultan. His name Kokigori, right? I'm so bad with his names. I'm sorry. I apologize. And as well, he is someone that I want to keep an eye to watch on. Riddle manager, as you can, he's a very handsome person. He's a very nice person. I like him very much, and I will tell him thank you very much for giving me the Riddle jersey, because my Riddle jersey is from him. Thank you very much. I haven't met him often. I met him in EWC last time, and that's where I got to know him more. He's a handsome person. He's a very good person. He's a very amazing person. So the thing is with the Riddle, it's confusing in my head, because on papers they are insanely good players. I have seen them doing very small and very clear mistakes that they usually never do. This is kind of a sign. It's either the mistakes they are doing because they are not locked in, or they are getting those mistakes, they are not even aware of them, even though they are clear, and they are VOD reviewing or not VOD reviewing enough to know what is wrong here to improve on that. I think this is the point they need to. I saw them many times dying for really simple things. I watched them even in ALGS Open. It was like, I even VOD reviewed them, and it was like, you are dying to obvious things. You are very good players, you are top players, they are not even very good, they are top players. In APEC North, if you look at the names, they are top players. I would expect from them top results too. So it seems like right now they got their momentum up. You see them at the EWs at the LGS Open, they weren't like really like on the level they could, but the LGS Open was a little bit of a weird tournament itself. So many good teams could get punished out of small things. It's just like a little bit of as well, like we would have even been out of the LGS Open, even though we won the LGS Open, we are capable of winning. But now I saw them playing the Steel Series tournament. They won the Steel Series tournament. It feels like they got their feet on. I think they just need to be figuring out the rules between each other. I do not know because I don't speak the Japanese language. They have to be 3 of them on the same page, understand what they want, and they will be doing good results again. But at the beginning, the start was so slow. He's a good IGL and he's a good shooter, like a fragger. He wants to be a fragger because he knows his potential, but sometimes you need to step back into your IGL things if you think you need it. And he is a good IGL. He's a good IGL. Like, we cannot just deny that. He's a good IGL. So Fnatic is, I see them only going up. That's my take on it. I was like unsure what would happen with Fnatic when I saw the announcement, because 2 young talents getting into with UCAF, and he has to be coming back to IGLing since 2 years not IGLing. I think what I saw from them, they found their feet, they found their style, and I think they're going only up from now on. I expect from them during EWC to have a very good results. If many people would not put Fnatic in EWC top 5, I am putting them top 3 when the EWC comes. GHS is interesting. It's a very, very beautiful how they play. They are all of them super aggressive, but sometimes it depends on the lobby, because you get punished sometimes of a lobby that is actually you're unable to take a fight. For example, we saw them at the LGS Open before the finals. They were with Alliance in the same lobby. They were unlucky. They took 3 fights early on them, and it went down to the last person 1-1, and they lost it. But like, those type of play styles sometimes gonna be risky. It's high risk, high reward, but at the same time, if you just hit against a good team and you are unlucky because as I said, like at the end gonna be 1-1 or whatever, or they have a better position than you, they have a better weapons, better armors, then you're gonna get punished. I think they have a very good potential. They have an insane player. They have a very good chemistry together that you can feel it already. They try to enable him as well. And I tell you, I think their coach is really good without even knowing him, because we'll come to it afterwards. But I think they need just to make sure to know when to take a fight and when to not. That's what the things that still GHS does not know. GHS takes every fight confident, good, but you need to know what is good, what is bad fight. And their coach, my opinion on him, I don't know him, but I think he's really good, because Euriece is type of player. He's so aggressive, he's so confident, he takes a lot of fights. But if you don't have a good coach to guide him into what to do correctly, what to do wrong, what is wrong, I think he can be throwing games for you. But that's exactly what I think their coach is good, because Euriece is always getting good out of his fight 1v1s or aggression. And that's when he throws sometimes, but very less. And that's you can expect, because when someone is so aggressive, he has to be sometimes inting and dying for free. But because when you consistently fighting, you come into that. But I think their coach is really good. I watched them very few, because this is the problem. I was like always watching Euriece, but it feels like they have as I said, like a very good synergy. I think they are enabling him in a very good way. Their IGL is definitely, if he's the crypto player, then he's really a good player, because he knows what to take fights for Euriece. He just tries to enable him to the best. I think biggest of the success of Euriece are his both teammates and his coach, because his 2 teammates are giving him all the info, all the support, all the things he wants, just he can frag, because they know how good he is as a fragger. Gumbo is my favorite, because I know Gumbo personally. I haven't seen enough from their coach, even though I see his touch on the play style they played. I think their play style changed, and he is putting a lot of work, and you can see that because Yuka is coming back into his IGLing. He's IGLing really good. As I said, like some results are unfortunate, yes. Even in the LGS Open, I would review them. I think it was just like a moment of frustration of them not getting enough points, and then getting a fight, an unlucky fight, and then you get thirded and you die. Unlucky fight, you get third and you die, and then it just put the pressure on them a little bit. I think their coach is good. I think their coach is keeping the balance, helping Yuka to come back to what he is as an GOAT IGL2, helping the players to take out of best of them, because Colonel Garcia impressed me. Label Ace I expected from him. Label Ace I expected from him to be like that good, amazing. But Colonel Garcia impressed me, and this is the type of the players is insane, and the coach is putting a lot of work to get the best out of the player. And I think it's what Gumboy is my favorite. Gumboy, big love. I think Euriece is an insane player. Euriece, I watched him during the latest scrims when I was watching APAC North scrims and APAC North Pro League when I watched part of that. And Euriece is very good, and I'm so happy to see him into there because his potential is, yes, he is a great streamer, but his potential as well in the game because he's a great player as well. I think he is adding very nice parts into his team, and he has enough clutch inside of him that he can actually just clutch games as well and for his teammates, and he brings vibes too. Euriece is a vibe man. Like you see Euriece and you just like you're happy, you're smiling. Yeah. It's a dedication of to winning. We have a players that they really dedicated all their times to winning. Yes, when we get the bad results, we are really sad. Every one of them is even inside of him punishing himself, like I shouldn't be doing this. I am playing this game and I'm born to be winning. So they just put even more and more time into grinding. I think the dedication, the passion, and having a great players like those into your team, where Hal is being the insane fragger, you have a Zero being the GOAT IGL, and you have a Voltsy that he's able to flex everything, and he even went from being a fragger into being a crypto AFK player, and he is, in my opinion, best top 3 crypto in NA right now. And just like, this is the dedication of every one of them who wants to win, and I think that's what makes them winning stuff. The last LAN we looked really strong too, but we had 2 chances. It's a battle royale. People still forget about, if you look at our year, we had 1 bad LAN, really bad LAN, which is split 2 playoff. That's a little bit of, not even the game itself, but like it's just whatever happened. But if you look at our year, we were second, third, first. Even the second, the first team to have a chance to win it, and then we just made a bad smoke or wrong smoke, and then Zero got knocked. We could have even won the tournament. Then we had the second one, which is EWC. We were the first team to be into the match points. We had the most points in the lobby, but it's a battle royale. We got 2 chances into winning the LAN, and we got 2v3'd by because Funk unratted us, and then he 2v3'd us. Could have won the game and finished the whole tournament. So many things, and we got another chance. Then we come to the champs, and we had the same exact things. We had enough points, we were in a match point, we had 2 chances to win. We are unable to close it because it's Battle Royale. When you are in Battle Royale, everything, a lot of factors and RNGs happen that you can't win a game. So champs, like for example, Sweet was sitting in the wall room for ages. He should have just rotated early again, and they could have won the game because our side would have been free and won the game. Finished. We lost it in champs. So there are so many battle royale stuff that comes in it. I think this time the boys had the chance to close the game. They played phenomenal all the tournaments. We played good in all other tournaments, but I think they got here now the chance to close the game. Ooh, hard. I mean, it will be sad to split players from each other, but like, I think Euriece, you need to take him with Yuka, because I mean, Yuka should be in your every single good dream team, no matter what, because of how good he is, how insane he is, how experienced he is, and everything. I think Euriece would be nice to have him as well, but the problem is, I am not going to take anyone from the Fanatics because it will be understood as like replace Euriece with that person. That's why I'm not gonna do it. I'm going to choose completely different player, and for that, I think I'm taking Peace. I know that 2 of the players of Fnatic are insane, and they deserve to be into a dream team. But if I take now someone of them, people will understand. Oh, that means take Euriece there and drop the other player, and that's not what the meaning I want. That's why I'm not gonna take both of them. And yeah, so it's gonna be Peace, Euriece, and Yuka. Ooh. You need an IGL, so I'm going with Laika. I'm going with Laika, I'm going with Euriece, and okay, because there are 2 controllers, I need 1 MNK good for them. Then it's gonna be like Blaze. Because there are 2 controllers, they are really, I don't like 3 controllers stop. I like it to control the setup on main case, so I'm gonna take live for that.